Hi guys, Mons here. On this episode of Ball Mons, we're going to be looking at my quick reaction to Liverpool firing Arne Slot. In the last couple of hours, it's been made available to us, the public, that Liverpool have fired Arne Slot. I think this was always going to come. It was at the same time a little bit surprising because there were talks of renewal and there were talks of Arne Slot number two for Feyenoord coming to join him this the next upcoming season for this Liverpool team. However, for me, I think Arne Slot was a dead man walking basically in that Liverpool managerial job, simply because he had a poor season. Obviously, the first season he came in, he got on well with all the players, and won the league. When you win the league, you buy certain amount of time, you get certain amount of credibility in any football management job you have. However, the second season he's been absolutely terrible. Obviously, he changed the team around. He brought in his own players, the players he wanted to bring in. I know he's been unlucky with injury, and obviously, the tragedy of what's it called of the tragedy of Diego Jota as well played a part in it. I know some of the players psychologically it's very hard to recover from that and go out and play football. There's sometimes a lot more things bigger than football in my opinion. However, this is football. You just have to get on with the job. I know that as bad as that sounds. And as a manager, the buck stops with you. If the team play well, you get all the credit, like Slot did in the first season. If they play bad, you get all the blame as well, like it did this season as well. For me, um, it was actually very ambitious for Liverpool to actually fire him, in my opinion. That's what big teams should do. If a manager comes in, you see he's fell out with all the players, you see he's clearly not working. I know some people be like, oh, give him time like Arteta. But you can see Arteta's vision when he came in. He was building towards something, and it obviously got closer and closer as the year went on. But for Slot, came in. This was a Jurgen Klopp team. He won the league in the very first season. I think you have to follow that up with another impressive season. You might not win the league, but you don't come fifth and look as bad as Liverpool's looked in the last 12 months, in my opinion. Um, Obviously, like I said, it's very, very ambitious for Liverpool for firing him. I applaud them. And obviously, with Iraola available, I think that's a great candidate for the job. Iraola has been one of the best managers in the Premier League, especially what he's done with that Bournemouth team, losing some of his best players in the last summer and then losing Semenyo in January to Manchester City, and he still finished the way he finished. Absolutely fantastic. And I think he's going to do a brilliant job at Liverpool if he gets that Liverpool job. I think he will get that Liverpool job. I actually think Liverpool thought about keeping Slot up until Iraola became available, and Iraola actually said he was interested in the Liverpool job. In my opinion, for me, like I said, I thought Slot was dead man walking, especially nowadays. You pick a fight with a player of Mo Salah's caliber. Mo Salah is probably one of the most loved players in the Liverpool dressing room, in the city of Liverpool as well. You pick a fight with him, you better believe that if you're going to lose the dressing room, you're going to lose the fans. But the only redeeming thing you can do if you pick a fight with a player that big and that loved is by winning the league or having a very impressive season. And Slot didn't do that. For me, once that happened, you lose the dressing room, you lose the support of the fans. And I thought it was a dead man walking out. Eventually, this was going to happen, in my opinion. I saw a poll there that 80% of Liverpool fans wanted him out. So obviously that explains it. And obviously the board listened to them. Obviously all of his signing, or most of his signing, didn't materialize the way he wanted, especially Isak. I think Isak was a big one for him. Isak failing was a big one for him, in my opinion, because if Isak has actually hit the ground running, I thought Liverpool would have been in a much better situation, in my opinion. And Verts, I like Verts as a player, but he just hasn't been good enough, in my opinion. And as much as I hate Liverpool, I want to see Verts actually do well, because players like that, they're ballers. They eventually will come good, in my opinion. And also, if you go on a whimper in the Champions League, like I know PSG is a much better team, but the way Liverpool played and they went down the whimper, I think it was completely unacceptable to that Liverpool fans and Liverpool board as well. And obviously, in terms of Salah, Slot won the battle, but he lost the war. You won the battle getting rid of Salah, but you lost the war losing your job. So it's a lose-lose situation for Slot, in my opinion. That's just my quick reaction to it. If you made sense in my video, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Peace out.